All right, I think we are live. Had to double check everything and make sure we were good to go, but we
Yep.
are officially live. All right,
Platforms.
on all the platforms. So yeah, so if you're kind of just tuning in, we're normally on YouTube, but we're testing out streaming to Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch to see what happens. So if you happen to be watching on any of those, drop a comment, let us know kind of where you're at and where it's coming from. But with that, I am Eric with the Portland Sessions. Thank you guys for tuning in to another At Home Live. And right, oh, I did it right this time. Right over here, we have Quinn Deveaux. Man, thanks for taking the time to be here.
Sure. Good to be here.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good session. So you have an album, Book of Soul, that's available to download, to stream, to purchase directly from your site. What has it been kind of like, putting out a record and then trying to do these live streams and kind of connect with fans in a very, very new and unique way?
Yeah, it's been fine. I mean, I would definitely rather be on tour, like traveling and meeting people and selling physical records. I mean, I'm still selling physical records. I'm at the
But actually
post office.
handing those records to the fans that actually want to buy them.
Right, right. So, but yeah, it's been good. The response to the record's been good. It's good to work on something and feel and be in love with it, and then have other people respond in the same way. And yeah, it feels great.
Nice. And now I've seen a few interviews you've talked about kind of writing during this time and maybe kind of how your writing has changed for new music. So can you talk a little bit about that side of things and maybe kind of where your mind's been at when you've been writing, in the last few months or however long it's been?
Well, it's a real challenge to, I think, to write about yourself and open up, you know, a real dialogue with yourself and like what you're feeling in the moment. And these days it's a pretty tough year so far.
Hmm.
So and just in terms of world events, and I mean there's just a lot going on, and then even just the stress of the shelter in place and everything. I mean, it's just a crazy year. So yeah, it's been yeah, writing has really been one of my you know, just touchstones, or just something that really it's a grounding feeling, for me.
Have you found it
So
kind of
yeah,
therapeutic to kind of work through all this while writing maybe
I
more
do,
personal?
I do, yeah, 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 and I have been writing, what I call more personal stuff, so yeah, it's been. I mean, yeah, there's no end to the adjectives we could go into. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just been wild, man, but yeah, we'll see where we end up.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
been an interesting 3 months. So who knows what 3 months from now is gonna look like for
Yeah.
any of us.
Right,
Now,
right.
kind of talking about on writing. I mean, you started the song "Holiday," which you just put out a version of or an acoustic song of, and that's I hear going to be on the next record or whatever the next album is going to be, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got a group of songs pretty much together, and yeah, holidays on there and some other things, and I really, yeah, I just I love these songs. I'm just trying to do them justice and get them in a good place so that when you can record again, I mean, maybe somebody's recording right now. I don't know, but when studios open again, then I can go in
I mean,
and
in a
lay down.
studio, an isolation booth and the drums cage and all those things, those are all 6 feet apart. I
Yeah,
think you can be in a studio and record that
I
properly and
know.
everybody be socially distanced with where you need to be in the vocal booth and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But
I was totally thinking that. I wonder if that's one of the. It'd be interesting if that was one of the only things you could do. Yeah, I mean, you can't tour, you can't do all these other musical things,
you can record a
but
lot.
just recording in a studio would be one of the. I mean, it is indoors. You wouldn't
Yeah,
want to. I think it's safer to be outdoors, indoors. But in terms of the 6 feet thing, I think the way a lot of people record it would be COVID friendly.
it would work. It would work. So to touch on Holiday again, I mean, that was a
Yeah,
song you started writing back in 2014 and you kind of set aside or were kind of still working on it. And then with all the events currently, you kind of brought that back out and decided like this was the right time to finish it. And so I want to talk, have you talk a little bit more about that. And then I had read and saw that you wrote quite a few other verses that you didn't necessarily want to put in. It's almost a song that could kind of evolve as the days and weeks kind of go and kind of build on. So kind of your thought process around the song as a whole.
Yeah, it's there was unfortunately many opportunities to have further thoughts about the original, idea for the song, and yeah, I was, it's really, it really, yeah, it's a hard song to write, and to sing and all that because it's so uh, personal. It's unclear that the problems that plague our country in terms of the police and their lack of respect for Black life, will ever end or end sometime soon. I mean, but there's a lot of, there are some reforms happening. There are some conversations happening. People are still going to the streets, so that's great. And so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little unclear, what to know about everything because things change very slowly and then all at once. I think that's how it works.
Well, I
So
think it's hard because a lot of people can
we'll
kind of
see how it
see
goes.
the big side of things, that the reform that needs to happen on the police side, and maybe see that as something that is just so massive that it's really hard to kind of wrap your head around things actually happening with it and change happening. But I think through music, through conversations, through the different demonstrations and protests, that smaller conversations can happen that can kind of start changing, your own friend groups and your own family groups and those kind of things. And that will hopefully then bubble up to the top and to the higher end. So I think even if it's smaller conversations and it's hard to see that
Yeah,
big picture.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. That resonates with me. I think that people having these conversations with their friends, and I think that's really important. I think art and music is important. I think it all kind of converges into eventual change, into eventual because the whole mindset needs to be upended, destroyed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very deep rooted thing, So yeah, it's tough to know what to say about it, but I was just trying to write my feelings at the time, which it's hard for me to read these articles. To be honest, it's hard for me to look at it, but yeah, I mean, I could probably write a dozen more songs just about
Yeah. I
just about that alone. It's just there's just so much that yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think from both sides of things, especially with musicians and artists that are writing, it's gonna be hard to not come out of COVID and this unrest time, and everybody not have all these different concept records of what we've all been dealing with the last 3 months. So trying to balance all that with writing and then taking your own personal things is the right thing. And with that said, I
Yeah,
think I'm going to slide over. I think there's a
yeah.
delay, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But I'm going to slide out of the way and give it up to Quinn Deveaux.
All right. I'm gonna take these off, and I hope everybody can still hear me. Okay. And I guess I'll play my song "Holiday" now, since we were just talking about it, and then I'll play some more of my tunes. And thank you very much for listening. I can't forget the face of Emmett Till, and all the faces they take from us still. The lives we lost for reasons I can't say. I need a holiday. If you complain, they tell you gone mad, that you should be content with what you have, and they shave another dollar off your pay. I need a holiday. blame the brother once they cut him down for minding his own business in his town. They judge him before they hear what he say. A holiday. They say the future's bright, just wait and see. But it ain't changing fast enough for me. If we don't bend it now, it's gonna rain. A holiday. Make it a long, long, long one. Make it a long, long, long one. Make it a long, long, long one. Make it a long, 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 long. Make it a long, 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 long. Make it a long, long, long. Make it a long. Thank you very much, y'all. I'm going to play a song now off of my record, Book of Soul, and it's called Come On Home. And this song reminds me of, that's something my mom always used to say to me and my sister was, no matter what happens, you can always come on home, you know. You go to prison, you can come on home. You got a bad relationship, you can come on home. At least that's how I interpreted it. So, so that always felt really comforting to me. And so far I haven't had to, but, you know, we'll see. Let's all hold what's precious to our heart, so that as hard as they try, they can never keep us apart. Let's all give more to those we love, keeping in mind that the time that we have is never enough. If you need it, if you need it, come on home. Let's all hold what's precious to our heart, so that as hard as they try, they can never keep us apart. Let's all give more to those we love, keeping in mind that the time that we have is never enough. If you need it, if you need it, come on home. If you need it, if you need it, come on home. If you need it, if you need it, come on home. All right. Thanks, everybody out there. I cannot tell who is out there on this platform that I'm at, but I hope y'all having a good time. And my name's Quinn Deveaux, and you can hear more of my music at my website, QuinnDeveaux.com, or at our YouTube channel, YouTube.com/Quinn Deveaux, whatever. And I'm going to play another song off Book of Soul. And this is the first song on the record, and the first song I wrote for my new record, Book of Soul. It's called Been Too Long. It's been too long since you've been away. Well, it's been too long since you've been away. Saying you'll try and get back home. Well, then you drive home. It's been too long. It's been too long living out on the road. Well, and meanwhile here I've been carrying the load. They say down in line you got to hold on. But when the feeling is gone, it's been too long. Say you're tragically hip, you get older. Say you're tragically hip, you get older. Yeah, you get older. And one day you're gone. It's been too long. It's been too long. Tragically hip, you get older. Say you're tragically hip, and you get older, darling. You get older, and one day you're gone. Well, it's been too long. It's been too long. It's been too long, 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 well. All right. Hope everybody is doing good out there. I hope you got your iced teas and your mint juleps and your water. Just plain old water even is good, you know? I don't have anything here right now. I should have made myself a cup of tea before I came in here. But I didn't. But that doesn't matter. You know, I can still play music regardless. And I'm going to play a song now. This is a song that I wrote in Nashville about a breakup that I was going through, and I love those old train songs, you know. So I modeled this off a train. This is a model train song. Slowly it began to dawn. I want more and you want none. My heartbeat. I must go, this ain't my home. I'll leave you on your porch alone, my heartbeat. I jump in my car and dread the lonesome drive that lay ahead, my heartbeat. And I turn on my radio, find me something sad and slow, my heartbeat. It went something like this. Purple setting sun I see, but it don't mean a damn to me, my heartbeat. Lady driver smiles hello, and I just shake my head back no, my heartbeat. I said, keep on driving. Like a train that's slowing down, sure to lose that ticking sound, my heartbeat. Yeah, yeah. Like a train that's slowing down, sure to lose that ticking sound, my heartbeat. My heartbeat. My heartbeat. My heartbeat, my heartbeat, my heartbeat. Well, thank you very much, y'all, for coming out and hanging out with us today. And thank you, Eric, for having me, and the Portland Sessions for having me. And I'm going to play one more song. My name's Quinn Deveaux, and I will be playing my own live session this Saturday on my YouTube page and on my Facebook page. So you can find me there this Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Central. And hear some more music there. And I'm going to play one more song now off my second record. And thank you very much. Hey, right on, right on. Hey, right on, right on. I got your full moon fever. The night is young. I just wanna find me a lovely one. Hey, right on, right on. Hey, right on, right on. I got your full moon fever. The night is young. Just wanna find me a lovely one. Lord, the moon that never shines so bright. Everybody stepping out tonight. There's bound to be a real fine thing waiting for what I would bring. Lord, her lips are like the setting sun. Yeah, she letting me know the day is done. She bound to take me by my hand and tell me that she understands. Hey, right on, right on. Hey, right on, right on. I got your full moon fever. The night is young. I just wanna find me a lovely one. Yeah, lonesome lovely girl, I know you're there. Heart is desperately in need of care. Man, you've been loving, ought to know by now how to give the love you've been doing without. Hey, right on, right on. Hey, right on, right on. I got your full moon fever. The night is young. just wanna find me a lovely one. Right on, right on. Well, right on. Yeah, right on. Well, well now. Oh, God.
You can't hear me, but just know that I'm clapping. Know that there's clapping coming from all over the place. Now you have headphones on, man. That was awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that session today.
Sure.
That sounded awesome. And I, along with everybody else, make sure you do tune in at 5 o'clock on Saturday. And you said your YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube, Quinn Deveaux, or my Facebook channel, just Quinn Deveaux. Pretty easy to find, I think, these days.
Yeah? No, that sounded amazing. So, yes, thank you so much for taking the time to do that. Again, Book of Soul is available to download, to stream everywhere, to buy. I would highly suggest buying the vinyl because it's just music that just sounds so rad on vinyl. So go order that directly from your site. Quinn Deveaux on all social handles. Makes it pretty easy when it's not Quinn Deveaux music on one and Quinn Deveaux something else on another one. That's simple.
No.
And with that, man, again, I appreciate it.
Gotta keep it simple.
Gotta keep it simple. If you're new around here for the Portland sessions, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification for upcoming sessions that we have. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for tuning in. And with that, I'm going to awkwardly hit finish, and we will disappear from the internet. Quinn, thank you again so much for taking the time, man.
All right.